L&T started with a humble background in 1938 as a supplier for dairy equipments to what we are today as a 27 billion US dollar conglomerate with interest in EPC, high-tech manufacturing, services, and many more. Right? We have built some of the largest, tallest, longest, highest products and infrastructure for our projects. And they are standing tall in India and in overseas. Many of that are sort of a marvel by itself. So what is L&T all about? It's all about Imagineering. That's our tagline. So what we are doing is building the largest, highest, tallest. And in a way, we are trying to build an organization, tech-led engineering and services organization and beyond. Now, what we have done it in L&T is what I will just take you, which makes us next. We are saying L&T digital platform as a next. Three important parts, we being an organization working in projects largely, man, machine, and material. What we have done, man, we have a dedicated platform. We have seen a lot of platform in Arav's presentation as well, which deals completely with manpower, starting from scouting them, inducting them, processing their skill sets, evaluating time-to-time basis, and complete manpower management happens on the platform. The benefit is, especially for an organization like us, where we have a lot of seasonal workmen. That's a challenge which a lot of organizations now are facing. We have a set skill set available. We know a person, where he is, where the gang is, from where I can call in, and that's available at the tip of a button. Safety, another important aspect for us. We have a platform which deals end-to-end with organization safety requirements, ensuring our safety standards are maintained at the level which we aspire to be. Sorry. Machines. We have connected more than 14,000 machines across organization. Now, when I talk about machines, these are various type of machines, starting from in construction equipment to a rolling mill to a welding set in a factory at Hajira. All these are being connected, sending information on a real-time basis to our engineers' site, finding real-time insights, doing the right thing at the point which is needed, not waiting for a month long to get the insight and do the corrections. And thereby, we are trying to get the work done right at time with efficiency, productivity, and reduced wastage. Material, very important for us. Just to give you a scale of material, what we handle in L&T, if I just take a bulk material, cement, we handle almost 6 million metric tons of cement a year. We handle almost 3.5 million metric tons of steel, 30,000 plus metric tons of aluminum, and at any point of time, more than 1.5 million items needs to be tracked. Sorry for this. I'll use this better. Sorry, that's much better. So we are tracking more than 1.5 million material across project sites and various factory locations at real time. What we are doing with all that? All goes into our Asset Next platform. All analysis are available at any point of time. If you log in, we have more than 18,000, that's an average number of employees and supervisors who are using all these insights, which is generating using a lot of latest technology. We are saying AI, Gen AI is something we are getting into it. We are largely banking into image analytics for a lot of our processes. And these insights are available for all of our members to take right decision, intervention as and when needed. AR, VR, well, that's common. So apart from doing for training, if you go to any of an L&T project site, what you see are engineers carrying the gadgets, AR gadgets. If you go to just to give an example, if you go to a central secretariat project, which we are doing it for Government of India, our engineer carries a tab using an AR, exactly knowing where I have to hit the nail for my HVAC, which earlier would have 10 people doing it, surveying it, printing it out, and then if there's a challenge, there's a clash and goes for a delay. If you go to an airport project site, my engineer know exactly where which airfield ground light has to be placed just with a click of a button on his tab. Right. Geospatial, it's a field which is very important for us, especially when we do cross-country long projects, wherein we have information of surface, subsurface, which is being used for planning EPC projects for us. At any point of a time, this is the latest number as of last month, we had 880 plus projects which are using geospatial technology, starting from 3D scanning, using LiDARs for volumetric estimation, obstruction survey, using operation maintenance of assets, what we are doing it. So this is the scale at which the currently organization is working on. And this all data is important because, as I was talking about, unless we have good data, there's no point having AI, ML on it. Of course, we can have synthetic data, but as good organic data what we have, that would be a better thing to do. And we, being L&T in this service for 85 years, we have a wealth of information which we actually want to leverage for improving our profitability, improving our scale, improving our timely completion targets. Well, all that's important. Organization, which is the key to all what we are doing in L&T. As a founding member, Mr. Larsen said, machines may be there, buildings may be there, but without people, they are nothing. People are our real assets. The digital transformation in L&T is led by our chairman, who lead by an example. He is ably supported by a core team, and every business of L&T has 3-tier mechanism for identifying digital solutions required, or what we're talking about, the business problems. So the technology is there, we have technologists, and these all evangelists what I'm talking about, or catalyst, or the ambassador, these are all my work front people, starting from my business heads, mid-level management, to my service engineer, to my frontline engineer, to a supervisor. So these are my ambassadors, these are my evangelists, these are my catalysts who are driving digital in L&T. And the data what I showed earlier is all because of all this. So we are all facilitators and the users at the same time. Just to bring context to what we are doing now and what we are looking for in future, there are two things which human has not created till date, which is time and money, time and energy. Of course, money, we are creating a lot of wealth. Sorry for that. All our efforts in digital is to ensure how can we improve on these two aspects, because we can neither create time, we can neither create energy. Along with the L&T's ambitious goal to be carbon neutral by 2040 and water neutral by 2035, all our initiatives are focusing towards improving on these two targets. Just to give an example, we are working on value chains. This is a typical fuel value chain where we are tracking fuel extraction from my refinery, the source from it starts to the point of consumption. Everything is tracked, analyzed, and this data goes to our particular insight platform for better planning, ensuring we are not leaking on the fuel, and in a way we are pushing towards improving our energy targets. Just to give an example, this year in my organization, we all set goals in all our organization. So this year in my organization, the goals set by the management, set by the mid-level people is about how much energy you're going to save or use less energy by means of how much less diesel in a way you will consume per, say, a crore of sales. So that's what level of target, that's what level of goal setting has been done at the organization, and that all is back because we have digital data over the period of 5 to 10 years, with which we are able to benchmark ourselves, and then we aspire to improve on it. Similarly, for concrete chain, we produce almost 18 million cubic meters of concrete a year. With 6 million metric tons of cement, we produce 18 million cubic meters of concrete, and that's a huge number. The complete concrete chain from sourcing of material to placement is all tracked. The idea is to find out the gaps, improve, reduce the leakage, ensure things become more efficient, and thereby contributing to a greener environment. Other stuff we are working on robotics and automation. You all must have seen the newspaper. We built a 3D printed post office in Bangalore a couple of months back, which was done in record 43 days, which ideally would have taken 6 to 8 months in a traditional way, right? AI, ML, computer vision. We have a factory at Hajira, which we are converting to a smart factory. It has complete 5G network. One engineer operates 6 welding stations simultaneously, sitting in the control room. Weld checks are happening through bots. There is a vision computing system sets there, which captures the real-time weld quality, because that's important for us. And all this is fed into a database. Person sitting in Mumbai, person sitting at the Hajira head office. They all have the information at the same point of time, and intervention is done there and then itself. Cognitive services, we are into it. L&T has developed and deployed its own internal cognitive platform, being used for contractual document-related stuff. We are leveraging a lot of knowledge which we have internally between functions, between departments, between different businesses, and generating the whole cognitive platform within L&T. And all this, we are trying to do a sustainable solution for the organization and for the nation at large, ensuring we deliver bigger, larger, more efficient project, having minimal impact to the environment, ensuring for a better future forward. I'll end up with one last line, which our chairman said recently. L&T is going to be an IT company, by the way, doing projects. But that's what digital is at L&T and now into the future. Thank you.